Hello. I've been thinking a lot about, and I guess you do this when you get old, about when I was young, of course. And I think I was about 8 years old. I don't know, what's that, third grade, something like that. I was a cute little guy, as you can see by the picture. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about what it was like when I was in school. And it was a special time in my life. And I thought about it quite a bit throughout my life, about those really early years where your brain is formulating and growing and getting set on the proper path for an upward movement, hopefully. The school I went to was in Milwaukee, Oregon. I was there for, I think, from the third grade up till about the 8th grade. And then I went to high school up in Portland, Oregon. But that third grade, I remember going into the classroom at the beginning of the year. The classroom was, just an average school classroom. Wooden floors and wooden walls. Those lowered ceilings with holes in the roof and stuff. And and I remember all around the room was about 8 or 9 inches of a decorative panel with the alphabet, and it was beautiful cursive, and it was a capital A and then a small a and then space, and then it went to the different letters of the alphabet. And it was beautiful. And you saw that every morning, every day. I mean, if you looked up, that's what you were going to see, is all those alphabetic, beautiful cursive. And they taught that back then. There was a time of day when the teacher went up and showed you how to do beautiful printing first and then writing later on. And it was always there. It was all around the room. So how could it not embed itself into the subconscious of our little minds back then? And at least I can't read my writing now, but I could back then, and I had pretty good cursive, as well as the other students. And I knew it was from that early beginnings and that little simple room we were in. And first thing we did is, after the greeting from the teacher, we stood up next to our desks and stood at attention, put our hands over our heart. There was a little flag right at the center of the room, just below the cursive, right in the center of the room, a small U.S. flag. And we would pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. And that's how we started the day. We pledged allegiance to the country that we lived in and that we loved. And then after that, we sang this tune. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for pilgrim feet whose stern impassioned stress a thoroughfare for freedom beat across the wilderness. This is hard. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. I love this country, and I love people. Thank you. I wish we could return to those times, but I don't see how. I really don't. I was in the U.S. Navy for 4 years. I had I've got terrible hearing. I've got special microphones, and I've got special headsets. My hearing is almost gone, and I have everything taken over from the right side, which is completely dead, over to the left side, which is, I don't know, barely there. But anyway, it's worth it. Everything is worth it. And I love the youth. I think the youth of our country is just the greatest youth on earth. Intelligent. And I wish I could say the same for the schools. I wish we could get back to the days of the alphabet all around the room and teachers that taught their own curriculum. That would be nice. Dick and Jane books. I keep a copy of Dick and Jane here for the grandkids. They seem to enjoy it when they're not on their iPhones and iPads and all their electronic stuff. Well, have a good day. Thanks for listening.